Hi, so our user Marco Bernardo asked how to make sure to always select the location selection in audio import options. And so let's take a look at that. So this dialog comes up when you import a piece of audio and click done. So this is the dialog we'll be looking at, and specifically how to select this pop-up menu. So the way to do this is actually easiest to do in a macro. So what we need, let's do the full thing. So first we wait for this window to appear. So I make sure to select the whole window here. So this first action will wait for that dialog to pop up. So this could be used as part of a larger script that also automates the import of audio. So we make sure to wait for the element to appear, not to disappear. And the UI element that we found was in the app Pro Tools, the first window that's called Audio Import Options. So the next step is to make sure that this is set to selection. So let's add a pop-up menu, open and select item in pop-up menu. So first we select the pop-up menu. And so this actually needs a little help. So as you can see, it finds correctly the window, and then it finds the first pop-up button with selection. But let's say something else was selected here, we would actually not find this button. So we need to click this here and choose just the first pop-up button in this window. This way it'll work regardless of what was originally selected here. And then we need to select the menu path. So this is there are no submenus here, so it's just a single item. So we just need to write selection and hit enter. So if we want to test this directly from here, we should add to make sure to activate Pro Tools first. So let's try to run this macro. Right. Let's try if something else was selected. Yeah, that works. And so the last step would be to probably hit the OK button. Let's just do that. So we'll use the click UI element action and pick the OK button. And we verify that this was correctly identified. It looks right. And so the last action would be to wait for the dialog to close. So let's say you wanted to compile this action or the sequence of actions into a larger macro. It would be important to wait for Pro Tools to have completed the action before you start doing something else. So it's always a good idea to wait for the UI to update. In this case, we would wait for an element to disappear, and we select the window again. Alright, so if I now, correct, and we verify that this was alright. If I now run the macro, it will complete the full action. And so let's say we wanted this to be part of a script instead. So right now we don't have an option to copy the entire macro into a script. We'll build that eventually. So for now, what you can do is to copy each individual action to JavaScript like this. You'd probably not need necessarily all of the actions, but I can just show the workflow here. So you basically just copy it in and then paste Command V into the script. So you can see it's a little tedious. We'll definitely build this, make this work better. But this is a great way. You can see it just completely finds the entire path to. So what it says here is essentially the same thing as it says here. So go to the app Pro Tools, find the first window with the title Audio Import Options, find the first pop-up button, open and select an item in that pop-up menu with the parameter of the menu path set to selection. And correspondingly here we go to the soundflow.ui, meaning all actions relating to UI. We find the Pro Tools app. We look at the windows in this app. We filter on those of the windows whose title is audio import options and choose the first one of those. So this corresponds to this section, the first window with this title. And then inside that window, we look at the pop-up buttons and take the first one. No filtering based on title, because as we saw earlier, that title will change depending on what is currently selected. So we just sort of use the index for that here. And finally, once we've found that pop-up button, we invoke the action pop-up menu select. That's what corresponds to the title of the action here. And finally, we give it one parameter, and that's the menu path selection. So you can see how all of these actions actually just compile down to JavaScript under the hood. So whether you prefer to keep your actions in a macro, or if you prefer to keep them in a script, that's entirely up to you. All right, thanks for watching.